We live in a digital world. Digital technology connects us professionally and socially. It makes possible instant financial transactions 24/7, and it drives information sharing and scientific advancements. It entertains us. And while we sometimes gripe how technology has accelerated life and overwhelmed us with information and connections, it is impossible to imagine living now without it. As much as anything, it's how we meet our own needs by customizing our financial activities, professional development and interactions, and much of our personal life. For young people, of course, this is the only world they've ever known. Learning is central to their lives, and schools that don't embrace opportunities of the digital world, including customization, don't feel right.
Customized learning isn't an isolated movement. It's not something we're going to do today and then throw it out the door for something tomorrow. It's really a fundamental shift in the way that we do school. We have so many more tools and resources now that we can really meet students at their level of achievement. We can accommodate their learning styles. We can do that with content of interest, and we can make the educational experience a much more intrinsically motivating one for students.
As learning becomes more customized, parents are noticing changes in how teachers teach.
It's not me standing up there, hey, know this, know this, know this, writing notes, whatever it is.
They are maybe more as a coach, okay? Giving them, smaller insights versus just teaching to the large group.
Research told educators years ago that lecture-style instruction isn't effective for most 21st century learners who are used to more visually stimulating and hands-on communications. It's really a teaching method from a time when schools were one style fits all. That's not to say, though, that lecture-style teachers didn't work hard. They had to know their subject, master presentation styles, and judge classroom engagement on the spot and make adjustments. But it's fair to say teachers in customized learning schools work even harder. They interact with students individually or in small groups. In doing so, they approach their subjects from many angles. These teachers engage students in complex activities that don't merely demonstrate what learners know, but where they gain knowledge as they proceed through the activity.
When you're sitting there one-on-one with a kid, you need to know that person. You need to understand what motivates them, because you're working with them.
There are definitely times when kids will ask questions of teachers and teachers don't have every answer. And I think that's absolutely fine. I think it's okay to say to a student, I don't know that answer, but let's find out together. There are so many places online that we can go to find information.
Sometimes teachers worry that they're entering the customized learning world at a disadvantage because young people know technology best.
Well, actually, we run into that a lot. There are teachers who are hesitant to use technology because they feel like the kids know it better than they do. But really what we're looking at is that kids know what they want to do on technology. They don't necessarily know educational uses of technology.
Teaching in a customized learning school places other technology demands on educators too.
Even cell phones and tablet types of technologies, you really have a whole array of multimedia types of apps and ways of posting things on the web that you could have done more than 10 years ago, but it was harder to do. Now they've made it so that it's just so accessible, so easy that you can just pull out a device out of your pocket and you could have it on the internet in seconds.
Teachers in customized learning schools help all students find ways to learn that are natural for them, where they can proceed at their own pace. While digital technology has driven this positive development in education more than any other factor, by no means are learners in these schools limited to digital experiences. Customized learning draws some students to project-based learning in the natural world, business world, science labs, and elsewhere. Of course, teachers aren't thrown into this new environment unprepared.
At TIE, we've been working for the last 6 or 7 years on customized learning. We've been talking about it. We've been building plans to help schools move forward with that kind of thing. And so we had decided to put all of our content in a website, and that's what the creation of Customized You became.
You know, one of the important parts of the philosophy behind this was we wanted to make as much content as possible to be out there and available, not behind a firewall, no accounts, just something that's out there, low threshold for people to get to the content. And so you'll find that most of the materials there are out there and available to anyone.
We've been able to ask teachers from Maine to California to start contributing to a bank of videos that we have, and we are having them do 7 to 10 minute videos about the changes they've made in their class and how that's affected their students. So we have a nice little collection, and it's building, of those kind of videos available on this site as well.